Luton was not as thickly populated as it is now, because a lot of people, the Asian people, West Indian people, came over here. I knew about it because my brother lived here before me, because he came over during the war, and so I knew a bit about Luton. We used to have quite a lot of dances. We get together because they had a big hall in the town hall here, and we used to keep dances, get together, and having meetings all the time. At the meeting, we discussed what we could do in Luton to help the community, because you find a lot of young West Indian kids and things like that. They were leaving home and going into the big cities, get lost, and that worried me quite a lot. And therefore I thought what we should do is get them back into the town if we can, restore them back and return to their families. But what happened, we got the Mary Seacole, it's called. We got some money from the government, and therefore we were able to have a hostel, which is called the Mary Seacole House, the first one we got, and we tried to get back some of the kids, young people. They were running away, going to London. We had to get the kids back and get them into a home, and therefore get the parents to visit them. But the parents, in the end, said we should find them somewhere else. So we kept them and found them different homes. I came up with the idea, and we set up a committee, and we have dealt with that and are dealing with it successfully. It's grown and grown and grown. The carnival was quite good. Yeah, because what happened, I'll tell you the story of how the carnival started. I was on the Community Relations Council as the chairperson for the social committee. And I came up with the idea, there are so many West Indian people and Asian people in this country, and therefore we should have a carnival. So I went to see the police there and asked them if we have a carnival, would they help us out, because you never know what will happen. So we knew someone in London that knows a lot about the carnival people, so we brought those people down from London. So it's the first carnival that ever starts in the town here, and that was through myself. Oh, no, it wasn't as big. In fact, when they came here first, and because they wore things over their heads and having sticks, it's not dangerous, but people was a bit afraid of it because they had all these things. But afterwards, they get used to it, and therefore we make it much bigger. And we had quite a few people on it, like people like Norris Bullock, and some that is gone away, Lisa Fagan, who just died. I've just been to her funeral last week, and she was on it, and a number of other people. And therefore it became so big that we had to do different things, like setting up food, getting kids to go on lorries, and setting up all different type of functions to make the carnival, and lots of stalls and things like that. And that was very good. Oh yeah, it really has affected it very, very well. I mean, it gets so big because we used to have it out here on the street, then they have to move it further down because it gets so big and everywhere is so crowded. people comes out with all the different costumes. It really makes the town, enrich the town, this carnival. Luton is a very nice place, I think, to live, and its prospects with all the different development will be much better because everything changes over the years. The culture enriches because it enriches the town a lot. Well, I would like to see a little bit more industry, as it says, but there's more servicing things at the moment. And you find a lot of people coming in and doing with, say, setting up restaurants and different things. It suits people a lot because majority of people have to go out and work and stay out a bit long, so it does help. Luton is on the move all the time, and I would like to see more employment, more of that sort set up, and young people having more training and things like that. Well, I like Luton. I think Luton is on some of the way to improve, but we still need more housing. And one thing I regret that we haven't got more council houses, because young people coming in, they really need that, as well as a stepping stone, because houses are very expensive. A lot of the young people goes out to London at weekends because they've got nowhere to go unless we put on functions or things like that. I don't know, but I've always spoken about that we should have that type of thing in Luton, a nightclub that people could go to. We used to have all the shops dressed up during the summer with lots of flowers and things like that. And Luton used to have its own flower show and things like that. And we don't get that now. And I really miss that a lot because it brightens up the place in the summer.